just
You
let's
think
talk.
William was like fucking had the personality of Bill Burr when he was younger? Just fuck these kids.
Yeah,
Shit like that.
I like William a lot. Hold on, did he just join? Holy shit, he joined. All right.
It seemed like
Yes.
he-
Chat, welcome, William.
Yo,
He promised a movie with the wife
Our
later. What's
guy.
going
I
on,
don't,
William?
I don't know what's on the tap tonight, but you guys are sure drinking the shit.
All right, well,
Tell you.
fucking tell us what we're fucking drinking. Let's
There's too much
fucking figure it
fucking
out.
Bullshit going
All
on.
right, all
tonight.
right, all
Too
right.
much
Tell us
bullshit.
then.
You're absolutely
Tell
right.
us.
William sounds like he's
Tell
from
us.
Goodwill Hunting.
Spank
You know,
us, William.
I mean, listen, everybody has an opinion on everything, and that's fine. I get it, but you know, you can't keep pushing. You can't keep kicking the can on crap. You know, you got to stick to the facts.
All right, let's hear it then. Tell
Well, the
us.
facts is the offering. The offering
right.
is diluting the shit out of the common. Your votes don't mean shit going forward.
Mm-hmm.
This whole
Okay.
thing was scripted
Mhm.
since August. All right, so let's just stay on point, right? If it's scripted since August because they knew they were burning cash like
Mhm.
yesterday,
Correct.
and they had to survive, and so they did what they had to do, and they came up with this great plan. The end game of this grand plan, nobody knows. But one
Well,
thing
it's
right
the
now
it's
is-
probably the
oh,
spin-off of Baby, I would assume.
all right,
But
who
yeah.
gives a fuck what they do?
All right, all
Seriously,
right,
guys, I mean, because you're focusing on the wrong end of the curve.
all right.
You got to stay focused with the share price. You're buying shares, you're not buying shares.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're not buying, you're not eligible to buy a goddamn thing else. So
Yep.
you drink the Kool-Aid and buy the shares here, but
Mhm.
you don't. Or you bought the shares at much higher prices, and your cost average is much higher, and
Mhm.
you're still hanging on. All right, so if you're
Are
hanging on,
you buying shares, William?
yes, I am.
How many are you buying a
buying.
day? Are you buying a couple thousand a day?
I'm not buying a couple of fucking thousand a day. That's fucking bullshit money.
Well, William's buying like ABC, man.
How much are you fucking buying?
He's probably buying tens of thousands, man. It's William.
I think by April 3rd, a lot of the shill shit is going to be revealed. And
Wait, don't skip our question though.
you know, I mean, look, it's all conjecture. I don't know. I mean, but and this is not investment advice.
Of course.
But understand right now we're being diluted. But
Mhm.
the point is, those diluted shares don't have to hit the street. Okay.
Correct.
So
Yeah.
the point is, think about it this way: do these motherfuckers want to get stuck holding the bag with all these goddamn shares down here,
Mhm.
or
I
do they
wouldn't
want to
think so.
sell them at higher prices?
Mhm.
And if yes, they fucking want to sell them at higher prices. They have to. Right?
How did,
Right, because somebody's picking up
yes.
all this common.
how
Yes.
did William Money Moffat skip over our motherfucking question?
What question is that, there, guy?
How much are you buying?
What
Per
the
day.
fuck does that matter? Tell me how much you fucking already bought it.
How much I what?
William woke up and chose
underwater here,
violence.
pal?
Hold on. How much did I what?
How much are you underwater here?
Well, probably 30 grand.
All right, fair enough, and you know I respect that. And
Mhm.
and you know something, this has not been an easy play for anybody, and that's a real answer, and I respect that. And you know, and yes, it's been hard, but down here at these prices, I'm a buyer, and I'll
Oh
continue.
yeah, I'm
to
still
buy.
buying too.
I'll
So,
continue to buy. I think the price will drop lower. You know, does anybody know what the 10-day moving average was? 92% of the 10-day moving average, what the cost settlement was today?
What would it, I think we're under $1, eh, for the 10-day?
It's 92 cents,
Mhm.
thereabouts, 92, 93 cents. We're getting closer to that threshold. That means, you know, honestly, at the rate we're moving, we're 10 days out of it. Maybe 5 trading days, 5 to 10 trading days, which puts us right at the April 3rd threshold.
didn't
You know,
we?
a lot of these offerings, a lot of these filings right now, these AKs, they don't mean shit to me. You know
Sure.
why? It's more shill crap. It's all more like how to turn you from what the truth is and get you to like doubt it, or maybe to allow the shorts to jump on at a greater rate, or maybe to fool the SEC into thinking that the shorts can jump on a greater rate.
Someone asked, why is William so mad?
I'm not mad. I just don't understand how a lot of this
He's
stuff
just
is
hardcore.
just not.
He's passionate.
I'm passionate, but how do you know? Sometimes when you're sitting at a poker table, you
Mhm.
can't realize who the weakest link is, you better get up and walk the fuck away because you
Right.
are the weakest link.
I
You know,
fucking
and
love
I'm
you,
beginning
man.
to wonder that on this show, am I the weakest link, or is everybody playing everybody?
Nah, I don't think so. There's too many connections to this being like a very large deal. Even, I mean, you seem to really agree with a lot of what Hal Roach was saying last night too. I mean, Hal Roach has a pretty good theory on what's actually going on with these warrants and just in general with the company and Bye Bye Baby. But I am curious, man. You know, with the 8K filing that came out today, we no longer have a what is that, price failure. So I wanted to know your opinion, William, on that. Do you think that these people who are holding the warrants definitely want to stay into this play? And we have a lot of people that have been asking about death spirals lately. What's your opinion on both those questions?
Well, listen, the whole setup is to assume there's a death spiral, and without a doubt, anybody
It
understands.
looks
that,
like one.
yeah, without a doubt. I mean, I just don't understand because if it was going to be a true death spiral down here, that means they're going to have to take it a lot lower, and they got to keep reverse splitting the stock.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, and you know, I don't see that. I mean, I see an end game here. I could be wrong. I mean, because I don't know, but I mean, where was the stock and where is it now? And they did the offering, and you know, at the original price of the offering was $2.37 for the original Class A convertibles, and you're down here below $1 right now. You're down to, what did you close at, 79 cents? I mean, for crying out loud. I mean, can they push the envelope? Can they dilute? Yeah, but you know, so the threshold is 72 cents. So I mean, I don't know what the fuck am I missing, and you know, no, I see more upside. The chart tells me we got gaps on the chart, so the chart smelt tells me it's going higher. So I think they're setting this up for a massive short squeeze. Now, what the catalyst for that would be, what the vast majority of people can understand, you know, they got to push out a narrative, right? You know, they got to do something. Honestly, because the financiers are going to orchestrate the short squeeze. It's not going to be retail. Yeah,
Right.
This is
Well,
almost
they
like
want retail to probably hold the bag at the end of it, right?
well at the top.
Well, retail will hold the retail always holds the bag at the end of anything.
Right.
Without a doubt.
Well, there's a lot of people who buy in really late too. Yeah.
Well, the gaps go up to $22, right? I would be long gone by then. That'd be me.
$22 is your sell point, and that's $220 after RS. Is that right?
Well, we might get a 7 for 1, a 5 for 1. We don't know yet. It's
Right.
all
Fuck the 5 for 1. They're gonna go 10 for 1. They have
Why
to.
do you so confident about 10 for 1?
Well, because they have they only have $900 million articles of incorporation for shares. So I mean, like, why fuck around and hypothetically something that we're all missing, and they have to go back to the well? What, they're going to look stupid. So you're going to push the envelope. Instead of taking 5 for 1, you're going to take 10 for 1.
Right.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. So, but I mean, like, all this frill about like Ryan Cohen this guy that, and this stuff is bullshit. I respect everybody, I really do, but
I thought you were drinking the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, I am, but I'm drinking the Kool-Aid on the upside of the stock appreciation.
Do you hold
Outside of-
GME, William?
What's that?
Do you have GME? What do you think? What is your take
GME
on
is going
that?
to fill the gap. It fucking jumped the fucking gap.
Were you playing it a little bit or no?
Fuck that. I would short it at this point. I would have shorted it. That's an obvious fucking play.
What?
Man.
So yeah. So what do you think about Hal Roach's like theory with like if GameStop is the one acquiring, let's say, who holds the warrants?
I'm not
all this
drinking
shit?
all. Forget
I
that.
don't-
That's like just like that's like watching the Wizard of Oz and believing in fucking the guy behind the fucking screen.
William.
He's right, man. He's right.
Does it matter what
Oh my God.
makes the stock run, or does it matter that you're holding it while it is running?
Both, man.
Well, no,
Both
because
those
you know
things
something.
matter.
90% hindsight's 2020, and 95% of retail will always look at it and say, "If I only could have,
Right.
if I could have only have bought Microsoft in
Yes.
1995."
Yes.
And you know something?
Facebook in
Fuckos, you would have
2007.
sold it when it doubled or tripled. You would never have run in and took the ride up for 35,000, 3,500%.
PP would have.
you don't have the mental fortitude. You don't have the mental
PP does.
because
I know I don't.
you don't know what the catalysts are. You have to subscribe to something to hang on above the money end of the curve.
Right.
There's got to be something greater than that.
Hmm.
Yeah,
You know, so look down here at 70 cents, or it's say it's, I don't know what the fuck did it close at today? At 80 cents? No, it's 78 cents, right? 79 cents, right? So listen, if it runs to $6, how many times is 79 cents going to $6?
probably 8.
Shit, is that not enough for you?
No.
Yeah, well,
Dude,
you know,
there's people who bought at 30, William. What about them?
how about this? How
What about
this?
people who
Yeah.
bought in 2021 at $50 a share? That
I
what
hope
do you
they
say to
have
them?
sound.
How about
You
this?
just pulled like a Warren Buffett
How
comment
about you
on
dump
me.
$100,000
Mhm.
right now in hypothetically at this price, and it runs to fucking $6?
My cousin Vinny.
You know, you're gonna bet the farm. You bet big and you bet low. You don't bet high. They were burning cash. You knew they were going into bankruptcy. They were not going to survive. Yet all the shill mechanisms, all the people were out there in force before the offering ever came to be. You brought DP. You brought on a guy, one of your boys, who
Which
happens
one?
to be a CPA. I don't know.
Yes, Bears. He's going to be joining us on
Yeah,
earnings too.
Bears,
You'll see him again.
You know, Bears is a solid dude.
Yeah, he is. I like
You
him.
know something? He was telling everybody, listen, he wanted to hang out and really, you know, and he just wanted to believe. But you know something? His fucking all his years of education is like, you guys are all fucking shot in the head. You're shot, mentally shot.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I mean, and respectfully, Bears, you know, the guy was right. I mean, yeah, they needed to raise capital. How are they
Right.
going to raise capital? Who was going to invest in this company at this point?
Mhm.
Other than doing this offering. The amazing thing is they pulled this offering off. The financiers are not going to want to just make a few cents on their dollars.
Mhm.
They're going to want to run the stock, and they're going to want to make coin.
Yeah. So within your entire thesis, William, just in general, everything that's happened with and remind me, William, when did you first take your position in this company?
I was too early. I was too early.
How
But, you know,
early?
so-
Or
it doesn't matter. The point is,
I
my
think we
first
were
job
all
was
too
like-
early by now.
No
Okay,
shit.
all right.
Everybody's
So-
underwater.
I'm
So-
good now. I'm
okay.
good now.
All right, yeah,
I
yeah.
trade the
I'm
stock daily.
yeah.
I'm good.
Okay, well, the question that I'm asking is, within your thesis itself, what do you personally think that is bugging you about this entire play in general? Like, what's the one thing? Because you said that something isn't adding up earlier when you were talking. Although you're bullish on the company and want to make money, what is bugging you about this entire ordeal of this play? I'm curious.
Yeah, the unknown. I mean, we don't know. I can have my own feelings, and I can drink my own Kool-Aid, and maybe I can
Right.
drink too much of my own fucking Kool-Aid. And you know, and in the end game, this is what gets us into trouble when we start drinking too much of our own shit.
Right.
So we learn as we go. We're human beings. We strive for perfection, and if you can continue to fight the fight, if you have enough capital, and it
Mhm.
takes you 10 years or 15 years to finally figure it out, you're going to learn as you go.
Mhm.
And believe me, the School of Hard Knocks is probably one of the best schools you could ever go through. But
Right.
you know, so I mean, what is the unknown is what my fear is. The offering in and of itself doesn't tell us much, but it tells me that they have to run the stock.
Right.
And-
Because those gaps are left open for a reason.
Nah, the gaps on the chart, yes, but the dilution tells you that they're killing the company and they're killing shareholders. But the point is, who's sucking up all this dilution?
Mhm.
They're gonna. You think they're gonna? Who are they gonna fucking sell the goddamn shares to?
So in your theory, it's like, I would assume it doesn't make sense that, because there's a bearish thesis right now that basically is that Hudson is just going to keep dumping warrants and converting the warrants to shares, dumping them on market until the point
Yeah.
where the stock goes to zero. And
I think that's
why
noise.
does that not make sense to you?
It's noise to me. It's confusion.
How so?
Well, because if they want to push a narrative and try to keep the SEC out of and possible future lawsuits and to increase the short, or at least the narrative of shorts jumping on more because they're not drinking the Kool-Aid. They don't see the play.
No, they
plan
don't.
the play the plan. They don't see it. Yeah, so you're gonna see a lot of these confusing things come out, and you know, trying to decipher it is going to be hard. It's going to be very difficult. But the point is, like, PP, what do you think down here? I mean, come on, guys. I mean, how much lower can it go? Yes, can it go lower? Yeah, it can go to 60 cents, 60. The cost average to drive it down for the threshold of 72 cents, it's definitely going to take it lower than 72 cents. You know, will it be a continual death spiral downhill? I don't see it. I mean, it's a possibility. But even in a death spiral, in all my years of understanding death spirals, eventually they fucking run the goddamn stock. And of all the times they reverse split the stock, they run the stock that much higher. Meaning that if it hypothetically it's split like 5 times and the threshold for losses was around 3,000%, they'll run it up 4,000%, 5,000%. Now that's a long end game, and nobody wants to hang in there for that length of time. But you know, we don't know. So I mean, like, you asked me what my worries are. My worries is the unknown.
So yeah, and it doesn't really make sense, like, for this to be a death spiral. I mean, do you look in? So I'm just curious, William, do you look into like David Caston? I mean, are you familiar with any of like what he's done in his previous like work and stuff, or are you not? Are you just worried about? Are you just kind of like technical, like,
Yeah.
make money, get out? I don't care about the board.
It's
I
not
don't care
about
about
making money,
CU.
get out. It's just, you know, the more parameters you bring into a situation, the harder it is for you to decipher it. You know, you're trying to do an encode game here and try to figure out the greater you increase your parameters, the less likely you are to figure out what it is. Keep it simple, stupid. Look at the offering. They're diluting the shit out of the stock. But what we don't know is, I don't see them dumping the shares into the street here. I see them holding the shares and setting up for a massive short squeeze. They put those stock warrants at $6.15. Right now on the chart, right now on the daily chart, there's a gap from 94 cents to 92 cents to $1.04. It's going to fill there. It's going up to $1.04. There's also a gap from like 350 to 550. It's fucking going back there. I know that. I don't give a shit about all the bullshit all the noise.
Is that before RS or after?
It's going to be after reverse split.
So you don't think why do you not think there's any chance for the stock to run up to that point before RS? Because I was curious about that.
No stocks do. It's
Okay.
just not. It's not what would be in the play, and certainly not with the dynamics that's setting up with this play that they would ever.
Right. Okay.
It just would be the stupidest fucking thing in the world, and to us even assume such, it's just I'm not.
Jesus Christ, this guy keeps making accounts promoting. It's probably Morant's just promoting his shit in the chat. Jesus. Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead, William.
No, listen. I respect everybody. I really do, and it's a frustrating play. But the fact that we're all here is because we have skin in the game. Otherwise, we wouldn't give a shit. Nobody would show up.
Right. I do have a question here. Someone said, bro, the company is worth 95 million. You can't death spiral further than this. Fucking 20 million market cap. Get out of here.
Fuck the net asset valuation. Doesn't mean anything. They were negative.
The company is not worth under less than a few $1 billion, in my opinion.
Forget about how do you ascertain net asset valuation? You take the shares outstanding at any given point and you multiply the price and you'll get net asset valuation. That doesn't mean that's a proper representation for what the company is worth.
Right.
The debt could be greater than the shares outstanding. You know, your friend that was the accountant was trying to really point that out to you guys. Now, I took accounting classes in college, so I mean, like, this is like basic shit to me. But I mean, forget about what the share price is, guys. It doesn't really mean anything at the end of the day. Your debt can be greater than your share price, and you know, and just prior to the offering, BBBY's net equity was $7 negative. It was all the shares outstanding was 112, maybe 109 million shares. You were $7, negative $7 per share. Negative $7 fucking per share.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
the equity of
So
the company.
so
yeah.
the secured debt was running the show. But now
Right.
because of the offering, the secured debt has risen in value, and understandably so, because they know they feel more comfortable that they're going to get paid out. So those bonds are going to rise in value. And J.P. Morgan, before this thing was even fucking christened, they said they stipulated the parameters of the offering. They were going to get paid out before any fucking money went anywhere else. So yes, BBBY needs to convert all those Class A warrants into the $800 million, right, Pete? Yes, they do.
Yes,